But like with his parents, like their first grandchild, they're literally just waiting. And then he literally threw out to her, he's like, you're just being selfish. You just want it for selfish reasons. I was like, Daniel, don't do that to her.
It's Mother's Day.
I can't imagine having those conversations with my parents. Because I've always said, like, I want to have kids. I, like, as a joke, I'll be like, might just have one. My mom's only things like, in halal, not haram.
It's not necessarily awkward. Like, it's beautiful at the end of the day. But you're just looking at your parent like, bro, you're being childish right now.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast. 246.
It is indeed 246, man.
How's everybody?
Good. We're good, man.
Very good.
Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this one around.
Yeah.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Post notifications as well, man.
Rate us too.
Do the ratings, bro.
Yeah.
All that good stuff, bro.
All of them.
Literally, man.
It's no the Baghdaddy.
It's Chief Fuller Sergeant in the building, baby.
It's your girl, Moeezy.
He's a prince.
Oh.
What's going on?
What did you guys do for Mother's Day?
Oh, why does it sound like he's...
I know.
I had a thought about Mother's Day. No, I'm happy with
Okay.
Mother's Day. But what did you, tell me.
It was actually very beautiful yesterday.
It was a nice day.
That was yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah. Damn, bro. Yeah, that man did.
Sunday,
That man did do a
Sunday.
damn
No,
thing. He did do a
I
damn
forgot yesterday was
thing.
Sunday. Yeah, carry on.
Shout out, man. Brunch with my mom and the fam, followed by dinner at Marwa's mom's crib and like the fam, like external fam and whatnot. It was just beautiful. The dynamics between
That's
the
nice.
two. You know what I'm saying?
You go, yeah.
And then I think your mom said something that she's like, next year we're just doing this together. I said yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
Sure.
Said yes.
We have to.
I was like, this is
Do
exactly
you
what
ever
it's all
think
about.
like if you did the combined one, how much effort it would take? Like, cause like think about it, like both of your moms, but then your mom has other children who have partners, so then their partner has a mom. So then, now that's 3. Now that's 4. Now that's 5. How do you do this?
Yeah, they don't get at
Yeah,
it.
because I was thinking about it.
No one else does.
When it came to the presents and whatnot, because obviously my sister's man is contributing to
Yours.
my mom's present, and I was like, oh, my present. I'm like, wait, hold on, no, I'm
Obviously
not.
not.
No. But in my head, I was like, oh, wait, it's only right that I contribute to this. I was like, wait, hold on, wait, that's not how this is.
He got the short end of the stick on this
I'm
one.
like-
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, in every like situation like that, there's only the two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for my sister, she will be the one that maybe at 1 year is like, oh, but I have to be with my mom and your and her partner's mom or something. But that's only once the marriage I think happens, bro.
Yeah.
At this stage, yeah, man, it's just us to have the double
For sure.
the double situation. It's,
sure.
I don't know, man.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, the breakfast looked tasty.
Don't lie, you didn't do anything.
Yeah, look, yeah. Mother's Day was bittersweet for me.
Damn, why do you have to turn it all sad?
Huh?
Let him
No,
explain.
It was good. No, because my mom opened up a new restaurant.
Oh yeah, put it
You
up.
know, and for Mother's Day, the restaurant was busy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
that's dope.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so that was the thing. So
That's the best present she can get.
yeah, like,
bro.
honestly, so like since morning she went down to the restaurant, and she, holding it down till like 5. She was locking up at like 5, 6, something like that. And then pulled up, but she's closing up, right? No, because we wanted to have like dinner, like all of us have dinner together. But my mom, her and the crew already have like a Mother's Day get together.
So sorry.
In Docklands, yeah. So I was like, I love it for them, man. This is a whole different
I just
conversation.
don't love it for me.
Huh? No, this one I love, like the fact that the mothers just do their own thing.
Their own thing,
Like
yeah.
when I saw it, I saw videos and everything. It was beautiful. Like literally booked the whole venue, 3-course meal, everything. All the mothers are there. So I was like, all right, cool, mom, all good. I will go home and I'll take you to Docklands. So I basically drove all the way to Docklands. So we're just chatting. But when we went home, she was getting changed. And then my dad was getting changed as well. And then my mom was like, this is for Mother's Day. Where you going? My dad had his sister like, okay, yeah.
Dude, just assume the invitation.
Bro, my dad is just like, oh, you got, okay, cool. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, no problem. But yeah, it was cool though. Drove, dropped her off at the spot. It was just vibes, just finally just catching up. What's going on? Yeah, Russia's busy. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, it was a vibe. It was a vibe.
When are you getting married?
I was trying to avoid that question, so yeah, I was like, we're not gonna talk about marriage.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it was good. It was a shame that we didn't really get that time to actually, sit down with family. But at the same time, it was good that, what she had got what's going on for her.
Of course.
So
I don't know if it's a different event. Maybe the one that
different
it's
one,
a different
yeah,
one. Okay,
yeah,
because
yeah.
my mom was talking to us yesterday about this other event that these ladies are paying. Was it $75?
Yeah, $75.
Hold on, it might be the same one. Hold on.
Nah, I think it's different because if yours on Sunday,
was
this
on
one was on a Saturday.
Yeah,
but
Saturday
it's
night.
probably the same kind of like
Okay,
concept.
yeah,
one,
yeah.
They pay like. And they do this every year. They have
do
the
it
Mother's
every
Day
year,
turn up,
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah,
Yeah, $75 a ticket, right?
Yep, you
I think
get
150
food.
for the final release or whatever. Right.
Final release for our parents' generation is crazy.
Hey, cuz, I don't know who's handling this, but well done.
They're
Bro,
making
so what is
making
it? What,
good money.
food?
Yeah, there's food. They had DJ. They had live performance
Bro,
as well.
so this is what I was talking about, man.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you probably
So there were
would have
these two
seen.
Donnies.
Oh, so that's Mother's Day. Too.
I don't even know that. I couldn't tell who it was, to be honest, with the
swear,
video.
I swear.
But there were two guys rapping
Yeah.
at this Mother's Day turn up for these 50, 40, 60-year-old
Don't like this, bro.
aunties,
Just
rapping
going
and the aunties
off.
are turn out, Facebook Live, whatnot, yeah. And I was just watching that video like, if these guys were part of the organizing, bro, they
Yeah,
ate
ate
it
it
up.
up.
ate up.
Ate up,
They
ate up.
scammed these mothers.
$30 profit per person.
Bro, ate it up.
I didn't even do it.
gosh.
Like,
I'm watching, I was like,
They were having a good time.
they were having a great
having a
time, man.
good
These
time.
mothers turning
nah,
up
they
to
were
this rap.
loving
Yeah.
it, bro. So that was on
me.
Saturday. Another one on Sunday. Wow,
Bro, they love it.
Wow.
But I mean, you say yours as well. But I was gonna say that, like, for Mother's Day, like, should they be turning up with themselves only?
I mean,
Or
why
should
not?
they be with their kids? The whole reason why the day
What's
has been
the
celebrated.
point
You're
of
with
Mother's
them.
Day? Is
Yeah,
it
I don't
about
know.
That's what
your
I'm saying.
kids celebrating you?
Yes, it is. I mean, ultimately, because you're a mother because of your kids, right?
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
no.
I
Okay.
made you
Wait,
mother then.
like, okay, technically, obviously, for a lot of people, you can be a mum without being, having kids as well.
You can.
But like, if we're talking about
How can you be a mother without having children?
What are you
Even
saying?
Mother's Day, can be celebrated by people who haven't actually just.
Oh, but
given
the dynamic
birth.
is
You know
parent
what I
child.
mean?
But parent,
But if we're
it
talking about-
doesn't have to be biological.
Yeah.
guys, I'm trying to be politically correct, okay?
Yeah, well, don't.
Yeah, because it's so
Okay,
bad.
okay.
call people-
So I'm okay. So ultimately, the basis of Mother's Day is for your children to celebrate you.
Okay.
To be like, oh, thank you, Mum, for all that
Okay.
you've done and stuff. But
Yeah.
if they're coming together and they're like, look, this is the one day that me and my friends can come, hang out, have a good time. I don't have to take care of the kids. I don't have to worry about you. I think that's even greater.
Why can't you do that next Saturday?
That's what I
Why?
was literally going to say. What are you doing
Why can't you
on...
celebrate me the day after or the day before? Why does it have to be Mother's Day?
Because
Bro, what?
I'm the reason you're a mother.
Oh gosh.
Technically, it's about me.
The other reason I'm a mum every day.
Facts.
Yeah.
But those are also your friends every day.
Yeah, but like,
my head.
This is a horrible conversation.
Yeah, like I get both sides.
Yeah.
You know
I don't
what I
know.
mean?
For me, it feels like Christmas in that it would be wrong to spend it initially with anyone other than your family. But then later on in the day, yeah, you can go do halves.
Yeah, do whatever you want. But like, start off right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
start
what I'm
off by
saying.
celebrating with your family and then say, I gotta go.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe, hey, I don't know if they can continue turning up by themselves.
well,
or
you
not.
just do both. You can do both. Celebrate with your kids and then go
Yeah,
out with your
that's-
friends
yeah.
at night.
Yeah, I
Do
like that
during
one.
the
That's
day.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's nice.
What did you do?
I did lunch at home with my mom and dad. And then we went to my sister's house for dinner.
Cute.
And I forget that she's also a mother. So it's also like Mother's Day for her.
yeah.
But it is what it is. But what I was thinking about is, you know how we say like movies sold us a dream in terms of romance and
Yeah.
all these things and all this other stuff in life, it sold us a dream. Who decided breakfast in bed was a thing? Because I thought about it practically for the first time and I'm like, no lie, I would hate. I don't eat in my bed like that. Like, who's actually gonna just sit up in their bed, have eggs, pancakes, orange, like in bed?
It's
like
about
it's
the,
messy.
It's about the comfort, though.
but there's nothing. No, but
Your
there's nothing comfortable
But you-
about
yeah.
sitting in your bed and eating.
Well, okay,
I don't
two
know.
things, yeah. Two things.
Like if the kids run in with flowers, chocolate,
Beautiful.
whatever,
Balloons.
and balloons, and then they say, "Mommy, the breakfast is ready on the table."
Downstairs.
Cute. But who told us breakfast in bed was a thing? I've only seen it in movies.
Bro, so unless you got the
No,
hoof,
yeah, you have to have
Yeah,
that.
you have to have one of those.
That tray is
For
not.
sure, yes.
no, I don't think you have headboards.
You have to
You haven't had
one.
a bed with a good headboard.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it will make you
Low-key,
sit up right.
I think
It
you
will
need
make
the
you sit
yeah,
up
you need
right.
the solid
First of all,
nerve.
you need
Let's
the
be
right
honest,
bed.
none of our mothers have thighs that would fit under those.
Hold my days.
Bruh, that tray is floating.
Hey, cuz the orange juice.
Oh gosh.
Bro, you brought it perfectly still to her. It finally goes on the tray.
Bro, one cough while she's eating, everything is.
Because I was gonna say that might be the game changer. Because if you get that 90-degree angle and you've got that tray, and if you have a TV in your room, fantastic. I can't lie, it only works with a TV. I don't know
honestly,
what are you looking at? Like in the room, just the wall.
Jail.
I feel like too many things has to go right for that to be
right.
Good, like number one, that right. Number two, the TV.
Yeah.
You did the right room. I'm not gonna lie.
You did.
You did the right room.
Yeah.
Because for me, even if I have the right bed,
You can't be staring at your closet.
bro, that's my room.
Yeah, same. My bed, closet.
Bro, so I feel like, and obviously movies have the right lighting. They open up the curtains like this. You know, the TV, they got the news going on in the morning.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. Too many factors have
So
to go
this is
right.
the thing as well. Then, like, has mom started her day a little bit and then went to rest in bed? Because waking up fresh to crust in your eyes and food is kind of savage. Like it's a bit primal. Yeah, primal. It's a bit primal, bro. That's mad. So again, that's another thing. Is like the movies made it look so glorious because they had their makeup done from the makeup designer beforehand. So they wake up, they open the curtains and whatnot, and they go straight to eating. No one's doing that in real life, though. When you think about it. I don't know, man. It might be nice. What did Skepta say in I forgot what song it was, man. It might be Energy. Breakfast in bed on a plane. I can never complain. You trying to tell me that that's not
Okay, buddy. The day we can get breakfast in bed on a plane, I'll try anything. Okay. I'll try anything new at that point. Pause.
Hey.
What?
Oh.
Hello. Hey. So I don't know. Maybe that kind of.
I don't know. I love the idea of breakfast in bed. I would love
eating
it.
in the bed.
I would always.
In general.
Yeah. I like being comfortable. I like sitting there with, the blanket on top of my legs and I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
It
could be a vibe. It could be a vibe. Like
every now and then, though. It's not often.
You know what slap harder?
What?
Breakfast on couch.
On couch, bro. Just post it up.
Yeah.
Like a normal human being, right? But it was a good time, man. It was good. The breakfast spread was very, very good. Are you guys keen for Father's Day eventually for yourselves?
When is Father's Day?
No, for yourselves, bro.
September, I think.
Except for yourselves, not the real life for our dads right now, bro.
These guys are, what is it? I'm not sure if I'm ready for it yet.
Yeah, I've never thought about it.
What would you want done for you on Father's Day? Like, what would your ideal day look like for you guys?
Let's make another kid. All of you leave. You have nothing to give me.
I'm saying, bro, I don't want no pasta necklace, bro. Like, get out of
No,
here.
because I actually saw something about this where guys were saying that's not a gift.
What?
They
That's
said stop doing that.
No, bro.
Where the girls
girls,
dress up
like, you
and they
can't
say
just
that
give-
I'm the gift. Like I'm the gift for today, and they're saying guys are saying don't do that. We don't want that. Like that's not
That's
the gift.
re-gifting.
Sure.
It is. I've opened this one before.
That's re-gifting.
That's
Unless your hair's done new or something.
That one's re-gifting, man. Why, what are you saying? You guys for Mother's Day for yourself?
Sorry.
Are you guys for Mother's Day?
I just
This guy.
imagine a guy doing what women do as a gift.
Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, bro. Why your shorts at your ankles, bro? Sort yourself out.
You're giving it right now.
Your gift's in the room.
Kind of sassy,
And then she's just crying on this side of the bed. I wanted flowers.
Yeah,
I wanted something thoughtful.
that's not the one. I was saying you excited for Mother's Day.
Yeah, I actually am. I just feel like it's a beautiful time. And like I said, even yesterday, I had one of... What am I even saying? My sister came over, and then also my nephew's auntie, who's, taking care of him, she came over. And like for me, I'm like, I want to be able to celebrate them too. So I got them both a gift as well. And I was like, even though you're not my mother directly, I appreciate you guys for what you guys do for my nieces and nephews. And so for me, I'm like, I can't wait for, my kids to celebrate me. But I told Daniel he'll have to celebrate me for like the first 18 months or at least first 16 months until they can get their own money and start celebrating with themselves. Years, sorry, not months.
So, what kind of 1.5-year-old child is this getting money?
Yeah, because I was going to say, like, to be honest, between the age of...
I feel like after 8, you can save your pocket money and figure something out.
for a little song.
Yeah,
I'll help you.
My mom
I'll give you a
was
stimulus package.
dragging, my mom was dragging it there yesterday with the whole kids convo and that. And thankfully, I avoid it most times. And it's funny that like earlier in the day, I'm in church service and I was thinking to myself, the one dead convo that people can have with me nowadays is, so when are you going to have kids? Like don't have that conversation with me because I'm like, it's dry. You know what I'm saying? It's like before getting married, it was
a lot.
When are you
going to pop the question, bro? I'm like, shut up. Shut up, bro. And then finally, my mom corners me. I think I just ate well. I had no energy to get up. And it's Mother's Day as well, so you have to be extra nice, whatnot. Corners me. And Ma was there being an absolute... Oh! Bro, you know the ones where like... You know how like your siblings, you guys can... You talk about something beforehand in private and you're like, you're patterned.
Different.
And then they act different. Yeah. Ma was acting different. Now my mom thinks that I'm scared of having kids, bro. Bro, my dad comes and sits down.
Now it's a faith issue, yeah?
Bro, no, she started, I declared children into your womb. Bro, my dad sat down and my mom was like, I think your son is a bit scared about having kids. I'm like, bro, what's going on right
and
now?
then your mom's
like... She was saying in Yoruba to my dad. I was like, bro, what's going on?
Sweet guy.
You want to listen to me, huh? Yeah, and then that whole conversation
it was
starts.
such a thing. And then, like, I don't know if it's even worth it. You know when you just start trying to deflect? So my mom was like, this is so bad. My mom was like, no, have kids, I'm like, what about those other couple that you guys, look at? Why didn't you tell them? She's like, you don't know if they're trying. I'm like,
yeah,
that's when you hit her with, you don't know if I'm trying.
That's what I said. She said, don't speak that on your life. Bro, it was too much. I just told her, I said, hey, man, let's dead this car.
Oh, my God, man. You don't know
My mom was switched up, bro. Oh, my days. Why'd you move like that?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean...
But did she switch up or was she just being honest?
That's what I told him. No, listen.
Funny.
Because we have had this conversation and I told Daniel, even afterwards, I was like to him, I was just telling her how I felt. Me and you had the conversation and yes, we said we're going to, put it to the side for now, whatever. But what I told your mom, that's how I feel. That's literally how I feel.
So what does that mean?
I told her that I was ready. And I've told you that I'm ready, but then we obviously spoke about it and we spoke about, logistics and just life and everything. And we're like, all right, we'll wait a little bit. But that's not how I feel. Us waiting, that's not how I feel.
Can you guys help me out here? What does she mean by that?
But you actually
How
get
do
it?
you
You're
not
playing
get
dumb.
it?
I hear it, but it's like, if we
Like, I
agree,
got that
then in
100%.
person, like, at
We
least say that part
agreed.
two to mom, you know? Because now...
I agree.
Nah,
You should
nah.
preface it with,
Nah,
like, we talked about this one. I would love to. I would love to, but we
Because
decided.
the way she was talking,
Bro, I got
like,
smoked.
it struck a nerve and I was like, oh.
Was it
So,
any? Oh, I thought it was going
It
to
was
say
just like,
cord.
oh, because the thing is, when we're with my mum, she'll never bring it up because she's got grandchildren. So
sick of
she's
them.
fine. Literally, her youngest grandchild is 1. So she's been through it. She just had it recently. So she's cool.
Love
She's
and
calm.
life, all
She's not
good.
in a rush, for us. But like with his parents, like their first
the only
grandchild,
option at the
they're
moment.
waiting.
Itching.
They're
Inshallah.
literally just waiting. And then he literally threw out to her, he's like, you're just being selfish. You just want it for selfish reasons. I was like, Daniel, don't do that to her. I was like, don't hurt her feelings like that. So one day.
This Mother's Day.
Oh, gosh,
man.
but
Hell
it's nice though. I love when they have those type of conversations. I'm like, oh, like you're actually just waiting.
Of course.
And when it happens, I know that they're going to be so excited.
Can't imagine
so-
having those conversations with my parents.
No, what, as in
Really?
what?
Nah, because I'm joking, like as in passing, jokingly, like because I've always said like, I want to have kids,
Yeah.
You don't want to?
I do.
You
Oh,
do.
gosh.
and like so they know
Yeah.
that I want to have kids. But then like I like as a joke, I'll be like, might just have one. And my mom's only things like in halal, not haram. That's it. But I can't imagine actual
love that.
conversation on like, yo, we would like you to have a child. Like one day, obviously,
Yeah,
we're gonna have
yeah.
this. But I'm like, I just can't imagine that.
It's very
it is awkward.
weird.
It
It's
is
weird.
happens.
It's
It
not
just
like,
happens.
it's not necessarily awkward. Like it's beautiful at the end of the day. But you're just looking at your parent like, bro, you're being childish right now. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Like, that's how you look at them. You're just like you know what life is like.
Yeah.
Like, why are you just saying this willy-nilly? Like,
My parents are very excited for grandkids, man.
Yeah, they always are.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Well, to be honest, they switch up a little bit when they have their grandkids too.
in a good way?
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, down.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm just like, hold on, right now, yeah. Where was this treatment before? You know?
Yeah.
Like 18 years ago, 25 years, you know what I mean? But it's like, it makes sense. Like, I should love it. Like, they love it so much. You know?
Yeah, man. Happy Mother's Day for Marwa next year, apparently. So, yeah, gonna have to have a kid by next year. My mom declared it. in the
Yeah,
mighty
man.
name of Jesus. So
And then this man goes, all right, I'm not going to touch her for the next year. I said, what the heck?
bro, my mom nearly flipped the table.
Oh my days,
I
bro.
said, bet I'm not touching her for a year then, bro. She's like, what the hell?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
man. Anyways, but that was our Mother's Day
That's
house,
hilarious.
bro. What are you saying? You got a little game for us or what?
Oh, yes. Yes, we do.
Top 3 reasons why men don't want to have children.
I won't be surprised.
No, this is a total switch.
Okay.
Total
Oh man, that's
switch.
hilarious.
A complete shift. Alrighty. We are back. We are doing a top 3 today. And our top 3 is top 3 most common crimes committed in the world currently.
Oh wow.
Currently?
Yeah.
This is really dark.
So this is from April 1st, 2024.
The world.
Sounds like,
Yeah.
like a joke. What happened to you?
April 1st,
April 1st, you said.
2023.
2024.
Like when we say crime,
Oh my
God,
gosh.
this guy.
100%.
Okay.
Like you know, there's
Talk to
Criminal
me.
acts.
Talk to me.
If that
sir.
answered the question for you, you pissed me off even more.
Doing things that are illegal, bro.
yeah, I know, but
Top crimes.
the world,
Okay,
that's tough.
Today's top 3 is top 3 most common crimes committed around the world. Who wants to kick us off?
I'll kick us off.
Kick us off.
All right, number 3, I put SA.
That looks nice.
Okay, yeah.
International assault.
Yep.
Number 2, assault.
Oh, damn.
Just like as in physical
Yeah, just-
violence. Yep, pop,
Yep.
pop. Number 1, I put robbery/theft. I feel like that would happen a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a very good one. I don't have any of that one.
Oh, wow.
You literally have the same number 1 as me in different words.
Yeah, I know. I guess it's stealing,
Okay.
hit and run,
Okay.
and then murder.
Okay.
It's murder.
Can you give us
Murder.
theft or robbery? You two, I just need one, please.
Oh gosh, that means I'm right about one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm just saying. You can't. Don't even change anything.
It's
Turn
theft.
your
then.
board around.
It's theft.
Well, okay, on mine, mine
what
here.
else? Change it to either theft or robbery.
Mine here, what I've got, obviously my name is Papiola Soji because I will be
Fraud.
having a child next year
That
apparently.
is good.
Number 1, fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, stealing/robbery. So I mean stealing.
So not robbery.
Stealing, yep.
Robbery. Okay. Yep. Yep.
What's going on here? And then last is murder.
Okay, and I would like to say my name is Baghdadi because you're all my sons.
Hey. So now I have to choose. Do I have to choose my thing?
Yep.
And fraud is a good one.
Anyways, go. I have to choose. Okay, fine. Stealing.
Fraud? I don't know if fraud would be the most common in the world.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go from
Wait,
top
what are you choosing?
5.
What are you choosing for your second
What'd you
one?
say? Top 5?
I think you chose.
I chose, stealing. So theft.
Okay.
All right. So we'll go from number 5.
not robbery.
In 5th place, we've got robbery.
I
So
mean robbery.
robbery is
Wait, me too.
so yeah, we've got robbery. Everyone knows what that is. In 5th place. In 4th place, we've got the use of illegal drugs.
Facts. Yeah.
So
The
drugs.
use. Oh, that's
dude.
a crime in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when they're
Yeah.
illegal in those places.
Yes,
bro.
that is
I mean, it
true.
also includes having, selling, all of
Yeah.
that, using. So just illegal drugs. All right, cool. In number 3, we've got traffic-related crimes.
Oh,
Hit
that's-
and run.
Oh, just
So
traffic.
Oh, that's hit and run low
got-
key.
Sorry.
That is hit and run.
Is
So
hit
that
and run.
ranges from you're speeding, you're just anything and everything that
Yes.
you can do on
Yeah.
the road while you're driving.
I just don't think of
people.
those things as crimes.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it
not a
is.
criminal.
That's right, that's
But
why I
it
said,
is.
hey.
Those
when
are
you-
civil disputes.
Yeah, when she said that, I was like, oh, what do you
Yeah.
mean by that?
So we've got traffic-related crimes in number 3, and in number 2 we've got assaults.
Well done, bro.
So causing any type of
I put it in the right space as well.
injury, to another.
Very nice.
And in number 1 we have
Theft.
drum roll, please.
Literally murder.
We've
is.
got theft.
Yeah. So this is very interesting.
So theft is in number 1.
Professional criminal.
Oh,
Hey, you got backed
Oh,
up.
you got to
Wow.
You gotta
yeah.
the
No,
right
no,
place.
got
Yeah,
that one. 'cause
and
you got it
theft in the right place too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got to the right place.
2020.
You got 2 in the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you packed it up.
One in the wrong place.
Have you guys won any this year? Any weeks? Have you guys
How
I
many years
assault.
does he think this
So
year
good
is,
on you,
bro?
sir.
Does
Good
it
on
have
you.
any
a,
wins this year,
Yeah.
guys?
Does it say how many get reported?
There was another website that had that
That's
information,
all
but
good. I was very curious to know.
it was quite a few.
Just so happens to be that she doesn't go on the one with data on it.
Because that one was from like 2014. Thank you very much. No one wants old data.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
2014 is 10 years ago. Time goes very fast.
Long time
14
ago.
Forest was dry, bro. Great thing to drop in that period of time.
You know what I love and hate about humans is that we have the ability to ruin any nice thing we're given.
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We make we use it for fun. Like, we're just unserious. Humans are unserious. I don't know if you guys saw this New York to Ireland portal. Did you guys see this?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's really
So pretty
bad.
much they put up, sorry?
It's pretty sick concept.
New York to Dublin in Ireland, yeah?
Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
So they pretty much put it is a sick concept, yeah?
And we should have
I
more
gotta
of
check
these
this out.
around.
Oh, I don't know if we should anymore because
Okay,
of what
yeah.
people are doing,
Yeah.
right? But basically, a large round portal looking screen shows you the opposite place in the world, right? So in Times Square, New York, you can see people in Dublin, Ireland. In Dublin, Ireland, you can see the same people looking at you in Times Square, New York, right? Now, this is the
That's really
great concept. And at first, there's people in Ireland holding up little signs on their phone saying RIP Pop Smoke or we love Pop Smoke. And all the New Yorkers like, yeah, we love Pop Smoke too. And then people in New York's like holding up, I don't know, some Irish thing that makes Irish people feel good.
Yeah.
And then one kid in Ireland just holds up a photo of the Twin Towers being
Yeah, that
destroyed.
was wild.
And then
That was wild.
Oh, I didn't see retaliation.
Oh no.
the New Yorkers, what is more New York than a black guy with a white girl?
What?
So they just hold up some porn of a black guy with a white girl
Oh, they're trying to say what? We
to
took
Dublin,
your peoples?
Ireland.
We taking your girls? Oh my gosh.
And I was like, this is when
my God.
it's too much.
done, we're
It's
done,
too
we're-
much.
yeah.
This is why we can't.
They decommissioned it that night.
At most, we can do this for 36 hours.
Yeah. Like these aren't permanent fixture items. You know what I mean?
Impossible.
People
Mad.
find ways to do it very quick.
Bro, so quick. Then-
Beautiful things
First time
as
is hey.
Like, you know how sometimes we
Like-
worry, so to speak, about like the future generation aren't gonna have bands. Like, but then you go in school and you're like, oh, y'all kind of still sending around some of these words.
Yeah, but their bands are dark.
It's dark, yeah? But it's those kids that are the ones doing this stuff. It's not a 40-year-old man going, hey, look at your Twin Towers
Pops,
burning.
it
It was probably a 14, 13-year-old that went, this will be hilarious. Right?
Towers is
Same
crazy.
with the other one.
Yeah.
Madness. Madness.
Actually, like there's no decorum.
Because the video, I don't know if you actually watched the video.
Yeah, when everyone gasps. And then, bro, like, I forgot someone in the comments, like, why are they screaming like it just happened again? Something like that, bro. I was like,
No. Oh, that's horrible, man.
we actually do pack up, like, all the good things.
We're not okay.
And you're saying what? Like, yeah, most definitely was like a young and kind of kid, but what did she just do?
You got to insert this in the thing.
Someone pulled down their pants in front of it, was showing their butt.
Oh, my.
The people.
Oh, come
But
on,
like,
man.
but okay,
Why is it-
but then this is again where like, okay, we're like this, blah blah whatnot. It's wrong, sure. I'm not against it. I like people being funny. Yeah. My thing is like, as the people setting it up, how can you not instantly see this is gonna go?
That's
wrong?
gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always so baffled by these corporations that like, oh, even like, I don't know if you guys remember when who was our last prime minister? ScoMo? And
I don't think it was Skirmer.
was it someone else? No,
No, it
Turnbull.
was ScoMo.
No, Kevin Rudd.
Oh my gosh, no, wait, what
Wait,
the
It was
Yeah.
ScoMo,
It's
guys.
It was ScoMo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that was a while ago.
During COVID, it was ScoMo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really?
yeah, yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't ever make me question myself.
Are you sure?
This guy
Now
said,
that you're ready
was
for
before.
children.
Oh, I don't know.
He was there for a short time
Yeah.
before.
But
Okay.
when he was, do you remember when, like, I think the Queensland women's health thing, like, released a new logo and it just looked like a penis?
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, how can you not
Yeah.
perceive
Yeah,
these
yeah,
things?
yeah.
All these
What
organizations.
the
I'm
heck?
just like, how do you not see, like, if we do this, this is going to happen?
This one, yeah, this is a
Yeah.
comment. I feel like they're like, because as you mentioned, it's these younger ones
Yeah.
that's coming up with this. I don't think they fully understand these guys' dark humor.
It's the way they
or
think.
where it's
yeah.
gonna go, or
Do you know what's so cooked about this photo though? Is the people around him just standing like
Yeah.
silly
Like,
characters.
they're
proud of him.
Just looking
Like,
and
this is
smiling. You got a
normal.
kid, you got a white couple on the right, you got a Donny in the back. Like they're just cheesing as he does this. Like that's a man's butt cheeks out. Just in the.
I wonder why they picked those two. Like, are they sister cities or something?
I have no idea. Yeah, because I was literally I was like, oh, Okay, and then which other two countries, cities would you link up? And then I was like, oh snap! But like every city could have a link up with like multiple cities and whatnot. I'm like, okay, this could be a lot. It would be sick
if they did it in beefing cities.
No, that's mad. That's mad. That's what
that's
No,
you
thank
gotta
you.
put up some
But
signs.
it's like
Yeah.
it's the portal, but they set it up in these different cities, but you just switch the channel.
Oh.
So you
See somewhere else.
You just see somewhere else, like you know what I mean. I really wonder what the purpose is for things like that for sure. And
I
why
get
put
it.
it
I
up.
think this is just is very exciting for the first 48 hours.
Yeah.
And after they just start walking,
And then after they
past,
just walk past, bro. Like literally they just go. Like everyone head down.
yeah.
In fact, I'm even surprised people in New York are doing this. You know?
What
Waving
was that?
at
They waving. Too happy for New York.
Nah, New York is just head down
And go, yeah.
and go. Get the
days,
bagel
man.
and out, you know? So yeah.
That's a get that bagel.
Nah,
Bruh,
for real,
literally.
man. It's just on the move. That's
Even
it.
as Noah was talking about, like, you know, the kids and the humor and whatnot, it goes in line with what you said about the private school listing that the private school boys were doing.
Oh, yeah.
Recently,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rating
yeah.
list or something.
Yeah, so there's a
Yeah. No,
there was a private school that was on the news recently
Do we know what
here
school it
in
was?
Melbourne. Sorry,
Do we know what school it was?
is what?
Do you know what school?
Yes, Yarra. It's Yarra something. It's called Yarra something. But it's like some year 11 boys who they made up a list within themselves and then it was published. And within this list, they were kind of like just rating girls from best to worst. And I guess the issue wasn't necessarily with the list itself, but it was the words that they were using within it. Right. So what they used was they had wifey, they had cuties, they had mid, object, get out, and then the last category or like ranking was unrapeable.
And what?
Unrapeable.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's actually wild.
Exactly.
Oh my days!
Yeah.
I didn't. They
Because you know
didn't,
the rest of the list, I was like, it's actually not bad.
they didn't.
That's
They
what-
didn't say that on the news when I
bro.
heard it.
I mean, when I saw it on the news, I think that's what they were kind of like
Like,
emphasizing
really?
on.
That
That's why
is
this is
crazy.
what
Wow,
the issue is. Yeah,
bro.
they're like our main issue. I mean, yes, the list is a horrible thing that they're doing, but it's the terminology that they're using within it.
Who came up with this?
Yeah. Well, you know
knows?
they got packed out for sure.
Who actually
Yeah.
knows?
got-
I
they
mean,
got
at
ex- they
first
got
they only got
expelled.
suspended, and then people were like, why would you? Suspension is not enough, and then now they're looking at investigating and then expelling them potentially.
They have it
But it's
expelled.
crazy. These year 11 boys, like,
Yeah.
making up a list and then using that kind of terminology, knowing that this is going to go out there.
So I remember someone. I mean, for one, that's even how like Facebook came about, right?
Mm.
I was literally going to say
Yeah.
the exact same thing.
Like
Yeah.
Facebook literally came about from that kind of
Hold or not.
hold on, was it called Hold or Not? Yeah, that kind of a system. And it's like I remember someone in the comments that I saw was like, it's sad to see that young boys haven't changed since the things that we used to see them doing back in the days and whatnot. And then I was torn. I didn't even know about the how
Yes.
bad that listing in terms of the ranking was, but I was torn with that particular comment because I was like, okay.
If we haven't changed, is that like
trying to set me up?
no?
I want to finish that sentence and mess myself up. What, yeah.
Because I feel like I might have had a similar thought where
Yeah.
I was like, because when I just saw the article, I was like it's not right, but there is an element of like I guess in our dad's generation they also went, this one's cute, this one's not cute, this one's attractive, this one's not attractive, all this kind of stuff. We definitely did that in school. Like, let's just be honest.
That's what I was
all
trying
that
to
kind of
figure
thing.
out.
But like when you hear the full context, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's mad,
right?
That's very mad,
But-
especially
yeah.
being the person like
Yeah, but-
after they put your name to that as well. Like that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But then it's like, there's an element of like, okay, you know, someone saying like, oh, no one's changed, all this stuff. I'm like, is that just how?
The rite of passage or something like that.
I don't know, because I don't want to dumb it down. Because like,
Yeah,
obviously thinking what these boys were thinking is not the rite of passage. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to
yeah.
explain
Because pretty much what I was thinking is along the lines of like it would be good if someone writes out the implications of these lists because girls do the same as well, right? Like
Yeah.
girls in our school did the same kind
Yeah,
of thing
yeah.
and whatnot. And then because on the very surface, you're just trying to find out is the rest of the school gassed about me or not? Like are people, people feeling me or not? That's the bottom
that's
line.
at its basic.
The base surface, yeah. But then obviously you strip that away, and then it's like you go into some self-esteem issues that people can have, body issues that people now have. I guess they said object as one of the ratings
Yeah.
in there as well.
Yeah, that
so
one
now
is
you're bringing
crazy.
in misogyny, like
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean. Like there's layers that get added to that for sure. So I was like, how do you like allow young people to figure themselves out Like, how do you take the essence of something like that?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
And have that be controlled and safe? Like, what are alternatives? Because it's like, it's very, we grow up in a very interesting way. Like, when we all probably break it down and analyze it, like, yeah, everyone's had some kind of very traumatic or things that we've just looked past, like, oh, that was normalized, right? But then obviously as we're older, we're like, that was very crazy, like what actually happened, or that we allowed this in class, in school, whatnot. But I think in terms of us just looking at it, like not too many people for the most part. I'm not trying to minimize or like reduce anyone's experiences when they were younger, right? But like a lot of us are probably like, oh, but that was just like high school for the most part, yeah? So it's made us in terms of who we are. So I'm like, how do you get to that end goal of like, it's made us who we are, but in a safer way? Like where's that? You know how people say that boys will be boys stuff is like, that's a horrible like rhetoric to like continue going around, a horrible narrative, because I think it is bad. Like it allows for a lot of horrible things that we see young guys doing, especially in these private school settings. But what about the good aspects of boys will be boys, or girls will be girls, or children will be children? What are those? How can we take those good parts out and still allow them to like just figure themselves out?
I think the problem is boys will be boys is always around a problematic thing. Is that it's used as the excuse? You know what I mean?
Never used in that context. Never.
Oh, actually,
I don't think I've ever heard it.
No, but like,
when you see like a 5-year-old kid like jumping off things and whatnot, like that is very much people go, oh, he's such a boy, like boys will be boys type thing. Which I'm like, that's perfectly fine. Like I would hope that my son is jumping off chairs at church and stuff. You know what I mean?
Bombs and that.
Yeah, literally.
Your boy's like, I don't feel like a dad. No, that sounds like his wife worse than me. I don't know. I'm just saying what he's thinking. I don't know.
But you know what I mean? Like,
it's very hard, especially when they take it too far.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think if it's because as you mentioned, like to an extent, this happened at every high school, not every high school, but majority of high school. You know, when we were in high school. But I think we would know when it's too far. Do you know what I mean? Without sort of diving too much into it, right? So, for example, with this particular list, boys will be boys, whatever. But if you take out maybe the last 2 or 3 from that list, I don't think anyone would have a problem with it. You know what I mean? That people will be like, oh, boys will be boys sort of thing. Yeah. Like, it definitely wouldn't go.
It wouldn't make the news.
It would definitely not make the news. In fact, they're not even going to get expelled for something like that. You know, they might be like, hey, guys, like, what are you boys doing? You know, if they just had like top 3.
But it'll be a little assembly. Hey, boys, girls are not objects.
Because that actually happened.
This is we had those chats as well.
Yeah, we definitely had those chats, and no one actually got expelled. Right? It was just, someone got expelled? That's crazy.
There was a mad thing that went on our school.
But I know that everyone got together. I don't know what was going on, but
100%.
I don't know if someone got expelled. Maybe you could confirm. But it's just like, yo, that's not acceptable, which is not, obviously. But I don't think anyone took it that far.
Yeah.
But are we saying that you can't have the high school experience without those things? Because to me, I'm like, there's always going to be a group of people that don't receive this type of thing well. Sure. Like we can all sit here and be like, oh, like, you know, it's just a harmless list or whatever. But that's because I'm assuming that's because you guys will be speaking from a place of like, oh yeah, we're gonna make the top of the list, right? That's
not necessarily. No.
Like to be fair, everyone who's like, oh, like it is what it is, it's just a list. It's because they're gonna be making the top of the list. You're not gonna be someone who's at the bottom.
I hear that sentiment, but I don't think that's where it's coming from.
But that's the thing. We always see it as like harmless thing. We never think about, okay, what about the people that are at the end of the list?
The reason why I see it as really problematic, especially this one, like genuinely problematic, because to say someone is unrapeable means you think that somebody else is.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
and I think that's really scary. Like I know bro. At the end of the day, like they are 17, 16-year-old boys. Old. That is pretty old. Frick, yeah.
So old enough to know better.
Like,
old enough to know better for sure.
Old enough to know better, but young enough to still be an idiot, right? And I think that is why legally we draw the line at 18. Yeah. Right. So, like, the extreme benefit of that, I would love to say that this is just they must have thought this was some funny term to use for someone who's extremely unattractive. But yeah, I don't know. It's to me, it's more like it's just an L that, like, it even, that, okay. Thinking of people as hot, cool, you can comment. No, respectfully, you can comment on it. You can chat about it with the boys, all that. I just never got it when like people would just then focus on who they find really unattractive. Because I'm like, now you're just mean.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
That's bullying.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's a very difficult one.
Because I'm thinking about other games that were played when we were younger, like FMK or Marry Kill. So things like that, right? Which is like, I don't know how to.
That's not as bad because it's like out of desperation I have to kill someone. You know when you would hear you got killed in one of those? It's just because she doesn't know me that well.
but like someone's still getting mad offended.
Yeah.
I know the way we used to play it. You get three picks that you would want.
So Ruka, how did you guys do it in an all-girls school?
Mr. So-and-so.
Yeah, what was going on there?
Like what?
How did you do any of these?
Yours, like there's 20 people in the class. You guys have 7 rounds.
Yeah, we didn't really do that because it's also like not everyone knows the same type of guys as well. So you couldn't really be like, oh, what about John? Because we don't all know who John is, you know? So we didn't have that. Maybe that's why I'm kind of like, I'm not very knowledgeable in terms of like how it would make people feel, or if it actually does like, you know, bring up the spirit of the school, and it's like a like no,
it
doesn't bring up.
It's not paramount to the success.
As in like, you know, having those type of games amongst yourselves, amongst your like classmates, obviously not to that extent, but like, you know, having your cheeky lists, you know, amongst you guys and stuff, if that adds to the school experience. But yeah, to me, I'm just like, it's unnecessary.
Okay, I hear it in like what's that verse? It's like all things are lawful, not all things are like expedient or not. You can do whatever. Everything's like everything is legal, but not everything is goofy. Yeah. Okay, like that's a very plain version or way of putting it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm thinking now, it really does. These things spur out of like boredom most times within the high school experience, right? So it's not like these. When I was like, okay, so how do we still let kids figure themselves out if this is not just what historically young people tend to do? But it's like, okay, it's not necessary. It doesn't make them better people, but it is part of the experience of being a young person at the end of the day, right? But it's like, it really does come out of boredom, really. So maybe it's just engage them in other things then or something. I don't know. Because you just want a bit of a laugh, haha. You know?
It used to be Soggy Biscuit.
What? So you think
why would he do that? Don't worry about it.
No, like, I don't know. I was genuinely thinking, like, is Australia just a tap place? Like, in the 50s or 60s, apparently that's what they used to play.
Called a Wheat Bix too as well. Oh, man. That was the phrase. Yeah, it was mad. Don't worry about it, man.
I don't know what that is.
No, you're saying, so what? You say they should try to, like, them just try to figure things out?
No, but like, I mean, in terms of, especially in the boy-girl dynamic, co-op schools or co-ed schools, like, that's the things that happen when young people, hormonal, interacting
because
with,
also like they are now going through the stage like, oh, I find guys attractive, I find girls attractive.
What I'm saying?
You know?
Yeah.
So like, I'm saying in those, when you exist in that dynamic there, these are the type of stupid, silly converts that end up coming out of it. So I'm like, how do you, how do you now protect these converts so that we're not having people be like labeled as these kind of crazy ass things, object, unrapeable? Like, those are wild statements to be putting out there, you know what I'm saying? So like, but I didn't even know that. Like,
that is baffling.
I didn't think I heard it correctly. That's so mad. I don't think I could even write that word down at that age. I'm scared of it, bro. But like, do you know what I mean? I'm like, this is just the dynamic of young people interacting around each other. So I'm like, okay, how do you still have this? But how do you now safeguard that? Are we meant to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's very hard, low key. Because, I mean, this is the thing with high school. You know, you got people grow up differently, you know? Like, your house is like, your parents would have taught you morals. You never called someone like this. You never talk about someone's looks, whatever, right? Yeah. And then now you're around other students who are just wild, bro. Yeah. You know, and then now they're coming up with this sort of games. It was like, they're like, bro, first of all, I'm not trying to kill anybody. You know what I mean? Like, why you give me 3 options? I'm not doing that, right? And then now you having to label someone unattractive. It's like, I'm not doing that as well, right? But then for them, it's like, it's not that deep. So I think it's very difficult, but I think, now for the young person, how do you navigate that? So I can sort of get it from your point of view in terms of how do we, it's like, go figure it out in a way.
Like, what other conversations?
Yeah, because I sort of went through that way. I'm just like, bro, this I don't really like this is weird, right? Yeah. Even the whole Facebook thing that was going on, right?
As in how it started, or?
I don't know, like, were we in the group? I don't even know if you were or not. I don't even know how it is. I don't think I was in the group, but I heard that there was a group. I'm like, hey, I'm not trying to be part of that, bro.
Okay. Hold on. Which group?
Oh.
Bro,
What's happening at your school?
I'm pretty sure at our school they had to run it.
Oh.
They had to run everybody together and say,
Yeah.
hey guys, we heard there's a Facebook group going on.
Yeah.
We don't tolerate that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, we don't. I'm like, yeah. I don't know what group this is, but I'm not with that.
Yeah, there was some things. Like.
But that's the thing, because you already know that this group is a combination with this kind of students, right? So you already know someone's going to take it too far. And someone did take it too far.
But this is now, because I'm like, this is in the same line of like, to be honest, anonymous, to be honest, and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, that was
like this is what happens when young people.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
See,
it's even these type of things as well.
It's not just that. It's like there is an element of validation that is being sought
after, right?
So
Yeah.
I think this is where
right.
over all things, and this is where you're right, Marwa, about like if you're high on the list, you don't really care to speak up against this kind of thing, right? It's because it's a form of validation, and then that's where like I remember, heaps of people were like going through it because of Anonymous or Kumi or all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, there was a part of me, I'm like, you are doing this to yourself, like you've created a platform to be shot at.
Because I mean, do we want? Like, would you all?
No, I would be so pissed if my kid did that stuff.
Was doing anon?
Like
or like
setting up
asking?
one to be asked things and told
right.
things. I've always just found it like, what are you doing? Like, cut it out. Like,
Okay.
just because like on so many levels, I'm like, even like, let's say I got a 15, 16-year-old son, and it's like he wants to shoot his shot at a girl or something. I'm gonna be like, hey, like, okay, if in a respectful way, this is how you could go about it. You know what I mean? As opposed to like anonymously saying, hey, do you like?
What do you think about?
bro, as a child, it's true. I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
But I feel like, again, 15 years old, bro. We go up to her.
but like, do you want to be him or not?
At 15, I don't know if I care about being here.
I think you do. I think you do.
Nah, I'm okay.
Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I think you answered it there, and you as well. Like, it is probably that validation thing that these young people are seeking. So, how do you now give them that, or what? Like, there's a safer way to get those kind of things. You know what I mean? Or like educate them on things like that. Like, it doesn't. Even though this was all part of our experience, like, it doesn't necessarily need to be. It's not necessary. It doesn't need to be. Part of it in that kind of way. But I thought it was a bit of fun in that.
But see, again, as Bao said, it was only fun for you because, maybe you're not getting the negative comments,
Some
the
people got
backlash.
packed out from some anons that were written on. Far out.
Way to go.
One of them ones you don't show your face the next week at school. It's bad.
Really, the funny thing, they were like, like for TBH with anonymous, 1 hour extra person.
Yeah, when they hit you with like for TVH with 3 anons, you just pray to God they didn't bring the smoky anons with them, bro.
This is the funniest thing, bro. This is a funny spot. Like, people will like it, and then obviously the person that said like for this, they're gonna give a really good
nice
comment.
one, yeah.
You're nice.
Because their name is there.
Their
You're the one
name,
posting it on the wall.
I don't really know you, but you're cool. I see
Why was this a global thing?
bro? Global
So
thing.
bad.
And on number one, bro, who do you think you are?
I guarantee you, some of them was just them sitting by
By
themselves,
themselves.
Yeah.
and they were on 1, 2, 3.
I know a
Yeah.
guy
Bro,
without a shadow of a doubt in my heart, in my spirit.
It's you
I
all-
know it was
you're all of
only
them
him.
three, bro.
He's every single one of them. I know it within me,
what-
Because
bro.
I know, first of all, let me just...
You didn't have 3 friends.
you don't have 3 friends.
Goodness me.
Bro, and then people receive it. They're like, it was like obviously good comment. The next 3 negative comment. They're trying to change that. Who are these?
Who
was
They
it?
inbox you on the private.
Yeah. It was the funniest thing. Like watching that's like, yo, who you with?
Yeah, one of mine started a fight, bro.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit treacherous when you deep in a bit. Like,
Bro.
it can be scary.
Bro, I was thinking, it's like, wow, it was evil, man. Yeah, some of those comments was very hard.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like part of it just makes these kids, I think we're a lot more aware about things nowadays, and we want to safeguard.
Yeah, kids do
more.
know a lot more even.
So a bit of me is like, you still need these experiences, but it's. I think because they know a lot more as well, then they know a lot more of
they're more
what is
ruthless
what is
too.
better out there too as well. So like, you know what not to take, you know you're right, all these type of things and whatnot. So it magnifies a lot of these situations as well, for sure. So
the thing is, you got different type of students though. You got the ones who would sort of just take it and deal with it, whatever that means, and you got some that would actually take it to heart.
or they take it to the teachers and the principals, and now you're all
I mean, see, but those are the ones like, I'm gonna tell this, I'm gonna go, you know. So that one's alright, low key, you know. But the ones who actually take it to the heart and then now affects the self-esteem, if you know, oh damn, no.
You go.
I'm gonna say you went through that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like those ones who actually take it to heart, like that's what it's sad. Because they don't have that confidence in themselves.
I was going to say, I was thinking about this today, even in line with like all this building yourself up thing. Like this guy still wants, he's thinking about what's on his mind.
I don't want to say it.
But in line with this, like, you know, building yourself up and whatnot. So I was in a meeting today, and it's one of those where like everyone chips in, you give your comment, you know, you add your bit, you add your say your 2 cents or whatnot, and every time I'm saying my thing, I feel like I'm cooking. Like, I love these settings as well because I just know.
Yeah,
you're
you
dropping
know
dimes on it. I remember, hey, let me just toot my own horn like real quick, man. I remember like last year there was this like government department meeting one, yeah? And you know those moments when you're sitting down and just like, I've got everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just sitting down, giving my
Why
comments.
did you default to fondling their balls for the
Giving my
audio
comments,
listeners?
giving, hey, I'm saying my bits. And then afterwards the guy comes up to me, he's like, hey, the manager was asking who is that? Like, who's that guy? Like me, yeah. She's like, who is that guy? What organization is he from? Like, just tell her, man. Let her know. Tell her contact me when she's ready. So it's those type of settings. You know, you're killing it, yeah. But then I was sitting down today in this meeting as well, chatting, do my thing, killing it, and then someone else was speaking to. I actually really respect this individual. I think like she's very smart and intelligent, right? And she starts talking about some like historic things. I was like, far out, bruv. I don't know historic facts, bro. Like, I was looking at her talking. I was like, bro, I don't know stuff. As in, like, she'd be like, oh, you know, and actually, this law is because of da da da, or like at this time, this is what was going on. And like,
To be fair, she's
I'm
studying law.
Yeah. Oh, you know exactly what
I
I'm
know what
talking
you're talking
about.
about. She's studying law. So
But then it's like,
yeah.
He's like, bro, it's because you read books. I was like, far, I don't read books, bro. Like, so I was thinking, this question came to mind. I was like, what's your downfall? Like, what is that? You know, you think you're them, yeah, you're the top. And I was in my, like, as I was seated, I was like, bro, I'm killing it right now. I'm saying some good stuff. And it's just talking. I was like, fire up, but this is my downfall. I don't know things. like I can't just talk about how this was what was going on historically, or know that this is this people group with this. I said, I need to level up. You know what I mean? So I was just thinking, I was like, what do you guys think? Is that like that factor? Obviously, there's more things, right?
Yeah, of course.
But what's like something that comes to mind in terms of
that's
factors like
hilarious.
that's stopping you from just all around your them? You know what I mean? I sat there and I was like, yeah, nah, hey, bro, I can get called out for this. I will get washed in a conversation if you try to bring up politics or. You know what I mean? I was like,
It reminds me of the.
So is your downfall that you don't read, or is it that you don't know, like, the history
Historical.
and what is it? The reading?
everything.
I think it's something about the historical.
So you know nothing.
I don't know if you guys saw the interview Shannon Sharp with Amanda.
Amanda who?
No, I didn't watch it. I heard
It was a
about
good interview, bro. It was a good interview. Amanda's funny though.
Which Amanda?
it. Amanda Seals.
Yeah, Amanda Seals. Yeah, you know.
Nope.
But apparently
I know the
blacklisted.
face, but let me see.
Apparently blacklisted. You already see the face, you know. Apparently,
Yeah. She's
I don't know.
interesting.
But apparently blacklisted from Hollywood.
She like the child actor?
You're
thinking
thinking
of
of Amanda
Amanda
Bynes, bro.
Oh, sorry. My
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Oh,
No, she's
I
thinking
think
of
wrong
Amanda
person,
Bynes.
wrong person.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
But she
continue.
was a child. Like she got into film quite early,
Yeah.
quite popular.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's funny how you bring that up because she was having a debate with Shannon Sharp, and she was talking about her experience. She's like, I experienced racism, and then he's like, oh, tell me about it. And then she was like, she corrected one of her teachers. She was like in grade 5 or something like that. She corrected her teacher, and then her teacher's like, you don't do that. The teacher kicked her out of class, right? And to her, she was like, that's racism, right? And then Shannon Sharp was like, oh, to be honest, like. I can understand how an adult wouldn't like a child correcting them from the class. Maybe you got a point. and then she threw one of these historical figures. I forgot her name, but basically exactly what you're saying. She threw that racist historical thing in there. Shannon Sharp was skating.
He was washed, yeah?
Sometimes that's just my experience.
He was washed.
He was washed, bro. I was there, I was like, bro, the comments were going crazy. I said, yeah, Shannon, what are you going to say about this one?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, if I was ever in that situation, I'd get washed. And all of my thing is crumbling.
Bro, she put on skate. She just threw one name in there. So what do you think of that? And she was like, yeah, I don't know.
See, that's funny you say that because I like Shannon Sharp as a personality.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he knows very much to be interviewing anyone. Like,
what if he knows what?
Like, have you not noticed every interview is like he throws a question, shuts up for like 4 minutes, right?
And
then changes the topic. It's not.
No, bro, he did that so many times in this interview.
Yeah, and I'm like, in a sense, I'm like, look, it's clearly working. I can't knock it, right? But there's not like depth to anything unless the guest goes deep.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. When the guest comes and they just want to chat heaps, right? Like when Cat Williams went on and like just clearly had to get everything off his shoulders and chest and everything. Like then it worked. But I'm like, if you take, I don't know, one of these, I don't know, like if you take one of these like, young rapper, like an NBA young boy, so you're not gonna get anything. You're not gonna get anything out of him.
He had to one Savage and it was dry.
That one was dry. Yeah,
but you're right because it's not. It's not a conversation. It's like he throws a question, and then now I'm like, bro, this is a good topic. Right?
Wow.
That's
That's crazy.
And then, no, bro, you know what he said? Like, literally with this Amanda TV, she's talking about race. Like, so your mom is white? That was a funny. She's like, my mom's not white. You keep saying that. Oh, so your mom? Oh, this person's white. It's like, no. And then she breaks it down. And then people like flaming Shannon's like, bro, you don't know anything, bro. Yeah, it was funny.
But that's me, bro.
But yeah, that
really,
one.
Like you really feel like that? Like you just don't know things? I feel like
I don't, man. I don't know.
Like as in you don't know fun facts? Is it like
no? Obviously, I feel like I know a lot of things. I know a lot of things, but it's like specifically on the topic of like, let's say like politics.
But you're not supposed to know that stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like I'll be but
I feel like for your line of work, you might need to.
Unless.
Like as in, it would. As in, sorry, no, you don't need to. It's a good.
This is what I'm saying.
Weapon to have in your arsenal,
bro. You're actually.
But even in general, right? Because you look at just our whole world, because she was able to connect something that happened 20 plus years ago to why we're seeing XYZ today, and I'm like, how the heck do I not know these type of things of like this reform that happened at this time?
Yeah, you should know this stuff.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You should know this stuff.
But even as a whole, because I'm like, we're not deep in the connections of like, because this person had this type of influence and partnership with this country, that now leads to why this is what's going on. Like, it's just, I feel like it gives you that more holistic understanding of the world. And I was like, for someone like me that I love to understand and analyze humans, bro, I don't know politics. I said, far out. This is my downfall.
Like, obviously, it can be very beneficial in certain areas. But on a day-to-day conversation, you actually don't really talk much about it. Right?
I guess. But it contextualizes things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. It does. Like today I had a meeting with one of the mayors and she was talking about there's an election coming up.
So it was a freaking election.
Yeah.
And then she was like, it'd be good, to have, maybe yourself, someone from your team to run and become a councillor. And I was like, tell me more. Like,
what is a councillor?
Like, what is a councillor? What is it?
What is a team?
You have to pick a party. Okay. I'm like,
typically, like dress up. You can do your own theme. So what?
So funny.
That's big. You know what I'm saying? You're on skates,
bro. I was just like, hey, to be honest, out of curiosity, like, tell me more. Like, what is the process of this? But yeah, I looked into it. I was like, yeah, this is crazy. But so I can sort of understand having a good understanding of this, that can sometimes enhance the conversation, especially with certain people.
But that's why I'm like, what do you guys do interesting potential downfalls then that you could analyze in yourself? Like, I could be more rounded as an individual if I knew this, or if I pursued this, or could do this. You know what I mean? better at X?
To be honest, if you ask me this question like December, I would probably say something very similar. One thing I'm trying to do is educate myself more on the historical racism, figures, you know what I mean? Like what actually happened.
He doesn't want to end up in the Shannon Sharp situation.
I genuinely want to know for myself,
Yeah.
because I don't want to be one of those ways like, I don't know what happened in 1965. I don't know what happened here. Like in terms of African, in context of like African and being black. I took the time to read, right now I'm reading Martin, not Luther King, no, I read his. Martin, what's the guy's name?
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
That's your twin, bro. How you forget?
Now his story is actually looking nice. But anyways, I really started diving into that. Even Frederick Douglass, he wrote a book while he was a slave.
Yeah.
Right. So just sort of understand. I'm like, bro, like stuff happened, right? And then just trying to see the transition between how did we go from here to here to here and where we're at today. So I don't fully know now, but. Two books in.
You feel like you'd be rounded?
Not yet. Maybe.
No, but I'm saying like you feel like you'd be more rounded knowing these type of things.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe it.
Like, I don't know I think it helps me as an individual.
Yeah.
But then your context sounds more of contributing in a conversation.
No, not only convert, but just knowing. There's a part of me that I'm like, this part is lacking
Okay,
in that sense.
In that situation.
Yeah, but by polishing yourself.
Yeah. As an
you have
individual,
more to present, more to give,
I would say that for sure.
What you're saying. I know it perfect.
I'm low-key trying to be like Noor. I feel like you know a bit about everything. Like, you seem to know the most random things as well sometimes.
General knowledge quiz,
like,
bro.
The guy, how? How do you know random facts about things and just places?
I'll tell you
your
where it
geography,
started.
everything is just great.
Okay, me and my dad are really similar. So, like, I get a lot of this off him. Like, my dad likes, since I was little, like, he would like to just tell me stories. Like, real stories, though, right?
Literally.
And so, like, it would be like, oh, this XYZ, this is what this country used to be like, this is what this country is. Funny enough, yesterday I was having this conversation with a friend, and I was saying, like, like, my dad will know so much about a place that, like, some of my friends are from. And he will tell them about that. No, like, not even, like, generally he'll have a conversation.
Not on purpose, but
Yeah, like, as in.
But they're shook.
Like, one friend, like, was Sudanese, and then he was, like, explaining about, like, like, Sudan used to be called the food basket of the Arab world because of this and that, and it's a perfect place for, like, agriculture and all this kind. And they're just like, I don't know this.
No, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
And then, like, it's something else about another country, and, like, he was explaining to another friend and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, oh, it's, like, interesting. But, like, because when I was little, it was a lot of this. And then, honestly, it sounds so stupid, but 2010 World Cup, they released a video game, FIFA released a video game, right? Yeah. And that one was all international teams. And every time you would load up a match between two teams, it would give you facts about different countries around the world, right? Like,
it's pretty dope.
Yeah, and I just honestly, I didn't memorize them on purpose. It's just I played the game so much, it just kept on dropping in my mind. So that's why when it comes to, like, a lot of, like, geographic, historical stuff, I remember a lot. And then I think I just have an interest in pop culture and stuff. I also think I have a really good memory in general.
Yeah.
So, like, song lyrics and stuff like that, like, it
remember
is
it all.
very easy for me, right?
That's really good.
But my thing is, like, I have to be interested in something for it to stick. If I'm not interested,
it's not going to stay with you.
Almost nothing from, like, science classes stuck. Like, I know very little. Like, it is, like, I know probably more than the average person, but for how much you would think I know, kind of thing.
Don't.
But I don't know. Like, to me, it feels like normal. Like, to know all this stuff.
Know everything.
Yeah, and I think sometimes I just assume that everyone will know, like, all these little things.
That we're all like you.
Well, I look bad when I assume people should know stuff, huh?
What did you assume?
I don't know, just didn't want to go in trouble the last episode.
That's different, sir.
Yes.
You guys do know that?
Oh, no, the difference is I don't just mock people in the No. I'm trying to think what my thing would be. I think...
What's your downfall, bro?
This is going to sound... Because I don't make many bad decisions, but I often make the second best decision. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I often will make
Right,
the
right.
second best decision.
I get that.
And I was literally having an existential moment at family dinner, like Mother's Day dinner the other day. Like me and my sister were just chatting about this, like around our parents. And I was just saying, like, so many things is like, it wasn't a bad decision. It was just the second best decision every time. And I'm like, yo, that will take me out at some point. like I need to.
It's the second best decision.
It's
Like,
not
which
a
is
bad.
not
It's not a bad decision.
It's not the last. It's
just
not the
not
worst.
the number
the best
one
decision.
decision.
Because the thing is, the number one decision comes with extra effort.
It's. I don't even know if it's effort.
Let's
it's just
join.
like it's just pick this road or this road.
Your brain goes to number
You
2.
know, and I just chose the bumpier one.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Is it
why.
the
Like, I've just
second
noticed
best-
it
it's like-
on a
it's like-
couple big decisions that I've made in life.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Leave this at 1 a.m. or leave at 11.
Change your whole life.
Nah,
now,
it can,
bro.
it
That was a
can.
gangbanger. Like, what's going on here? No, that sounded crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that.
Take that back.
You all know what I mean by that. Okay, yeah. So that's the downfall.
I think so.
That's
Like-
holding you back from
But
being.
I don't know if that is it or if that's just a recent thought that I've had and now it feels like that's.
I mean, because like I'm saying, there's multiple things, but like
Yeah.
what comes to like if something were to come to mind, because I literally was just sitting there, I'm like, bro, this is why I'm not him. Like this is the fact that holding me back from being. him.
Okay, because that's exactly the thought that I had when I thought about like always making the same decision. I'm like, that's what stops me from being him.
Do you see what I'm saying? Right? And I was like, but then you know what's bad? I don't know if this might be the same thing that you've now probably thought of, yeah. And then after that, I was like, but I can't be bothered going to go read all them nonsense ass books, bro. I'm like, I'm happy being 95% him. Like, are you now thinking, hey, I have to actually go and like start to make the number one?
Yeah.
Have you ever had to make the second best? Yeah. Have you ever had to make the second best decision?
I chose the wrong one.
Nah, that's one. No, in a relationship. No, like let's
You
say
saying intentionally?
Like
No.
it's like when you're picking between two people.
No,
Yeah,
that's
like what's going on here?
no.
There's a list? What's happening here, bro?
I know you're in a relationship, obviously, and you had to make a decision about something.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Elaborate.
Have you? Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's just say, you guys bump heads on a particular thing, right? And then
It's like work it out, break up.
no, like not that far, but
Extremes.
but it's like you as a man going, I'm frustrated, I'm angry, blah blah blah, but we're gonna sort it out. The best decision is like, hey babe, let's talk about it.
yeah.
This that, like that's the best decision.
Okay, I will
Like,
say in relationships,
it's
I make really good decisions in the relationship.
does
that make sense?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
So you would.
Without- in the relationship,
my
I make
days.
really good. I don't make emotional decisions at all, and in general,
Okay,
I don't make emotional decisions.
Right,
at
so
all.
you'd always
Yeah.
make the best
I think so.
decision
In relationships,
So you
yes.
know, like, all right, cool. This is the best decision.
Yeah.
Clearly, I know what gotta be done,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That's mad, bro.
Yeah, because I know sometimes in relationship it's hard to do the best.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick the best decision. Especially with emotions.
Feelings are involved and everything.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like I'd only ever pursue the best decision.
I
Yeah,
think,
I
I think
know,
that's
but-
because we're pretty rational and not angry people.
Yeah.
I think if you are a irrational person or an easily angered person, I think it is very easy to
Yeah.
actually love somebody, but choose the wrong decision because you let your emotions win.
Right.
So imagine if Marwa did something, then now you're sort of upset,
Yeah.
right? The best decision is, like now she's trying to come around and say, "Hey, Daniel, I'm sorry" or whatever. The best decision
You have a
is
cutscene right
the
there.
best option of the best decision is that you talk about it, be like, "All right, fine." Like, but the second might be you're gonna
Prolong
ignore
it.
her for a bit.
You prolong it. and all
Yeah,
that.
you gotta be like, "Hey, bro."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think
but in
now-
your head,
yeah.
that's not the best
100%.
decision.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's funny that you frame it in this two decision pathways kind of thing because
Yeah.
nowadays, I've actively been like I make myself make that decision, bless you, because I'm like,
yeah.
I like peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Nothing
would
better than
rather
peace.
choose peace.
Nothing better than peace.
So, like, in my mind, I genuinely play the game of like,
How do we get to peace?
Yeah, and I even catch myself out sometimes when it's like you're tending into
Yeah.
into the one that is the second best right now, and I'm like, okay, fine, let's.
Let me
I'm
be
like,
active.
bro,
Let me just hear it.
peace is so much better, bro. But this is okay. I see that. Like,
You know what I
you
mean?
could easily slip
Because
into
the thing is,
just.
we always know what is the best decision in these situations. We know what it is that we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, she's upset. The best things to do is go there, talk about it, and provide that comfort or whatever it is that it is, depending on the situation. But sometimes, even though we know that's the best, we're like, hey.
The second best is, hey, I'll FaceTime you at 8.
Yeah, like
you know?
And you're just like, hey, you know what? I will talk to you later.
Yeah.
6 hours go by. You know? So.
I was going to say, we're talking about decisions. There's a lot of people that apparently need some help on some decisions. We put out our dilemma link this afternoon.
Shout out to
so people, it's in the description. It's always available. So anytime you watch this episode or these episodes or even listen to them, link's always there. So don't just wait for when we put the story up. Obviously, it's a reminder. But yeah, man, it's always in the description. So you can always click on that. I feel like, you know what I was thinking? I was like, I wonder if people even read the descriptions, because every week there's something new written. Hey guys, back again with another banger. This week we decided to jump into. I'm like, does anyone read this? Hey, so to be honest, let us know if you even read the descriptions. That'll be funny to hear.
That's hilarious.
But we got a couple. I was trying to read this really long one while you were talking, Carlos, just to, like, I guess proofread it and whatnot and double check. But there's another one in there which I think is a very interesting conversation. I don't know if you guys can see it as well. But someone was like, at the crossroads, somewhat of a crucial life decision, one could say. So they're prefacing it, right? Okay. So they said, this is their dilemma essentially, right? And then they ask a question at the end. They're like, stay and support the marginalized community that needs me and the gifts and experiences God has blessed me with, or follow my heart and innate adventurous spirit around the globe and see where the spontaneous nomadic lifestyle takes me for a while. Like Por qué no las dos? Stay blessed, gang. I feel like I know exactly who this is also. Shout out to you. I'm pretty sure I know exactly who this is. So the dilemma there is they're at a crossroads where it's like they're able to give so much into their community and they believe God's blessed them with so many like experiences and whatnot and talents that helps to better their community.
Yeah.
Or satisfy that kind of desire within them to go around the world and just experience things for themselves and just travel the globe a little bit. And that's a very interesting one because I actually feel like I found myself a little bit in that kind of a space. Literally today I was having an existential moment. I was just like, anyways, but this is not for me. This is for the person. So what do we think?
Well, I mean, since you had that moment, what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts around
I know, I was too busy thinking about how I don't know freaking politics, mate. So I shut that convo down on myself in my head quickly.
Oh, that's tough.
It's a very interesting dilemma. Yeah.
I'm trying to think, is like there's surely a way to be able to do both.
I don't think so. Not when you fully give yourself.
Sure?
If you're talking about that travel the globe thing, like when you fully give yourself into that, you're detached.
Is that what they're trying to do though?
That's
like
what they say, yeah.
take off,
nomadic lifestyle. So you have no more attachments to just
nomadic.
Yeah, nomadic lifestyle, bro. I was gonna say, I would believe pursue the traveling.
Oh, interesting.
Because I think it'll feed into you being better servant for the community.
Open your eyes,
Because sure, you are also gifted within the community, but there's other people gifted within the community too.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
And it's like it's not that it's not to minimize that person's talent or their gifting in this space or their experience, like what they can give, right? But it's to say that like you don't have to carry the thing alone. Like you don't uphold community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like there's other people
there's other
doing
people
this.
that's doing work.
But you and the community benefit from you going away and trying to get, because if not, you're probably going to sit with that constantly. And now it actually depletes you from serving community because you feel like there's a part that's missing. And now you start to despise the thing that you love. And I think that now we're in a worse place than we could have been if we just...
Yeah, I think if you can find purpose in the nomadic lifestyle,
why not?
Then you can justify it. I think if it's just a thing like I like traveling or whatever, I feel like you can always do travel. But it's like if you can genuinely find purpose in it, which I'm not saying that there isn't, I'm saying that there really could be.
Yeah,
then it is worth it. I think, especially like now you are younger than you're ever going to be again. You know what I mean? So it's like it is easier right now than ever again. And I'm going to assume you don't have like things that are tying you down, right? Long-term relationship, kids, all that kind of stuff. So it's like I would say it's worth it to go that route, and literally for the same reason. Like, yeah, cool. You've got a community. God's using you to help them. I'm sure he's got other people there that he can also use.
6 months. You know, like I've been dead
2 years.
Whatever. Was it 2 years?
I said no. There's no time.
I mean, ultimately, that's why I was saying like you can do both, because even at the end of their comment, they're saying, see where this lifestyle takes me for a while. So it's not like they're planning to do, this nomadic lifestyle.
Obviously,
for a long term. So I'm like, go out there, gain the experience. They already said, they've got these gifts and experiences. go out there, explore,
See, yeah.
you know, open yourself to many, many more experiences. This way you can also build connections with people that you meet across the world. So now you don't just know people where you live, but you know people, you know, wherever
Just
you
a
visit
massive
as well.
flex.
Yeah. And I think it's definitely beneficial. You can't really go wrong with that.
I think like you're talking about like with purpose, right? And connecting with people. I'm like, imagine you're doing this trip and like along the way you've teed things up. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like I think about like, okay, for example, Wintana, when she went to New York and she teed up an interview with someone over there. It's like little things like that. Yeah. So within your space or your sphere, whatever that is, and however it is that you're serving the community, if along the way of this experiences and traveling thing, like you tee ways to continue to exercise that muscle of community, you're coming back.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
A different person.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like no one can chat to you after that pretty much. Like you're the community consultant now, you know what I'm saying? But like I think that's why my thinking is like, bro, send it.
Yeah, you might as well.
If not, we're all just trying to serve from the same experiences. Nothing new comes out. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Hey, man, bless.
Hopefully that
Something like
helped.
Yeah,
Hopefully it
I'm
helps
very
you.
curious to know, you know, what decision
For
you end up
sure.
taking. So please keep us updated.
I just want to read this one. Someone said, I'd love to write you, but I'm kind of afraid. Please don't be afraid. We will be as helpful as we can be. We want you guys to keep sending in your stuff. So please do, whoever this person is, don't be afraid. Send it in. You can be anonymous. Don't worry. We won't know who you are. But yeah, our line is always open. Don't be afraid.
What are you afraid of, bro?
So instead of, okay, don't worry, I'm not gonna rest them.
Wait, now say what you need to say.
Nah, I'm just gonna say,
Like you already sent an anonymous message.
yeah, like I'm afraid to. What?
You're halfway there, baby.
They're saying they're scared of opening up.
Fair. It is daunting, but
Yeah,
I think this is
okay,
a great
fair
platform
enough.
for it.
Sorry.
This one's really long, and like I said, I didn't get to finish.
I can
reading it.
summarize it for you.
Yeah, I bet.
Actually, I don't know if I can. I'm just gonna summarize what I remember.
Okay, should I read? Like, you want to just summarize it, or should I read?
Read
the
it,
whole
because
thing?
I read it
Okay,
too,
read
so
it.
I can jump into
Read it.
You've read it as well.
Nah, read it.
All right, strap in, boys. All right.
Strap on, boys.
Yeah, exactly what I said. Moved out of home for a job. It was too short of a notice to find accommodation, so I went into a share house and I lived with the owners of the house, old couple in their early 60s. At the start, they were so lovely. They're still not terrible. It could be worse. But so many tiny little things kept happening where it just for me isn't a comfortable place I can feel at home. I don't see it being a sustainable
Can you
solution.
stop real quick? Do you not believe in full stops?
I thought I was reading wrong. I was reading
This
wrong.
person does not believe in full stops, bro.
Because there hasn't been one the whole time. I started putting the full stop on.
For real.
It started hurting my
This is
brain.
why no one wants to shoot us any messages, bro.
All right, continue.
Essentially, they don't think it's a sustainable place. A sustainable solution, sorry. I know that the situation is not terrible, and me being quiet, sensitive could be a massive part of the problem, but it's just hard. I always feel super scrutinized. I find myself always avoiding going to the house again. I'm aware that it's probably just a me problem, but my mind has no place it can switch off, and I need to get my own place. I've been living here 3 weeks now, and it's not vibes. I very slightly brought up the fact that I'm hoping my partner will move up and we can find our own place because it is hard being alone, which is true, to which I immediately started getting gaslit and guilt-tripped. I signed no contract. There may have been a bit of miscommunication because when I moved in, they asked how long will I be in location for, and I said a year, the length of my contract. And maybe they assumed that meant I was living with them for a year. But I did tell them in my initial message that I do want to find my own place. Anyways, I'm in the process of finding a rental for myself and hopefully my partner, but I don't know how to communicate that with the owners. Like if I tell them in advance the weeks that I live with them until I move out will be so awkward. It already is. I'm trying to avoid them. But the lady will randomly trap me in and start questioning me and will keep going on and on forever, and it's so uncomfortable. Or do I just move out and tell them and maybe pay them an extra cycle of rent to make up for the short notice? I feel bad springing it on them, but I feel I have no choice. Like I actually can't see them being able to have a productive conversation about it. Or do you guys have a better solution? It's so hard because they aren't terrible. Why are you looking at me? They are genuinely so lovely. I'm starting to maybe think it's the cultural difference that's making it so hard. They're also super white and very proper and random in an uncomfy way. If you needed to picture, but she's just not like these people. I'm waking up at 4 a.m. to cook and clean, and ye out of home and will literally sit in the car for hours after work to eat dinner in my car before going home so I can avoid. Everyone is telling me who cares, it's not my fault, too bad for them, but I do feel so bad. I think this is very easy.
This is so easy. I think, look, at the end of the day, I feel like the older you get, the more you kind of go, where I need to be selfish in life, I need to be selfish in life. And I think if home is an uncomfortable place, that is the stupidest thing in the world if you are deciding for it to be. Like, you already moved out of home with your family, I'm guessing, to move into home with strangers. If that is an uncomfortable place to be, like, what is the point of staying there? I think it's nice, the idea of, give them an extra month's rent or whatever. Like, personally, I'm like, if you have the means to do that, I think it's kind of it's a sincere gesture. Faith. Yeah, it is. Because it's like, hey, look, why not? But if it was me, I'm like, I'm just going to line up something, have it ready, have my boxes packed on. Hey, guys, I'm moving out. We haven't signed a contract or anything. There's a little bit of extra to hold you over. I appreciate the last few weeks. That's it. I don't think you need more than that.
Yeah, because like it's not like they're depending on on you.
Yeah, like they live there anyway.
Contribution. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like you coming in, cool, but you got to bounce. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Eating dinner in your car is crazy.
Yeah, that's
in this life.
Like, how bad is it there?
Yeah. I think they're just, I don't know, like they're saying they're being scrutinized, a bit awkward, and whatnot. So my thing is, would you
is that your real hair? Why are you assuming?
Bro, it's probably those uncomfortable conversations. You know, because one of my friends, just real quick, one of my friends is, African. I think it's like his partner's parents, like they're really, quite old, like 70 something. And they would ask questions where it's like, and then he was like, "Bro, are they racist?" But then he's no, like for real,
now you can't bring it. Yeah, that's crazy.
But I think it's sort of just where it's like, I don't know. It's like, oh, maybe they're just curious. Like literally those sort of questions, like, "Oh, is that your hair? Why is it?" Like those kind of questions. It's like it's a bit annoying, but I don't know. I don't know if I can blame you for asking those questions as well. So
tough.
Yeah.
Would you guys be able to live in, like, would you be in that type of a situation?
Shared home? No, I'm never.
Not just shared home, but like shared home with that dynamic, an old couple, especially
impossible.
Old, bro. Very old white couple. No. Impossible.
I might be able to do it on a travel.
Really?
Like,
bro, I'd be scared. I think that they're
I
would think that they're the most physically fit white people, and at night they switch up and they got a gas mask on. They come and chef me up, bro. Like, I don't know what movie it was that we watched.
Get Out.
Nah, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Travel's mad, bro. At least living is like, people know if I'm missing. Because it's like, I'm meant to be living in this house. Why have we not heard from Daniel? Travel, I'm gone.
Go do a welfare check on this guy.
You know what I'm saying? They've got the addy.
Yeah, we know what's up.
Scary.
Yeah. I don't think I can. If anyone that I don't know I can't.
In my mind, it seems so cute. Like they'll look after you and whatnot. Like if all things going well, like they're nice and
like they just have breakfast ready for you.
You know what I'm saying? In bed, but not like whatever these weird things that it is that they must do or that's uncomfortable. Like that's awkward because they're saying it's not terrible, but it could be.
They say they're nice people.
It's just probably just awkward.
I think that's what it is because they're saying they're nice people, so it's just awkward, I guess.
There's a couple more in here. I feel like we've answered something similar to this before. Someone said, what do you do when your two friends got together? You maintain separate friendships with them, despite them being in a relationship, which they both respected. They've now broken up and it's messy. Nice. Do you intervene or stay out of it?
What are you intervening for,
with
though?
The mess.
Honestly, Dr. Phil head ass.
This is why no one should. With the mess, clearly, is what they're saying. They said they've broken up and it's messy.
They said the breakup was messy?
The breakup's messy, yeah. So they're saying, do you intervene as a friend? As someone who is...
I feel like if you are a close friend, surely you're going to, like, chat to both of them.
I mean, it's also the fact that they have separate friendships with them, which is good because now it's not like one of those things where I have to choose. Because it's like I was hanging out with you by yourself, even when you guys were together as well. I don't know. Intervening is very hard, especially if you guys are adults. I think things just get complicated, man.
Yeah.
Adults like to act different when, breakups happen and people like to intervene and stuff. I would say don't do too much because at the end of the day, you don't want to be the bad person in the situation. Even though it's not your breakup. Literally, it's not. If it's not your breakup, you don't want to end up being the person that's on the outskirts. Like you said, if they get back together and you were, flipping, flopping and taking this information, if you can stay neutral, that would be my advice, to be honest. I feel like don't like those situations.
It's such a skill, neutrality, in this setting. I don't want anyone being neutral on issues in terms of life, right? But in this
setting,
that's so hard to actually being humans who have feelings and thoughts and whatnot, to actually be able to be a neutral source of good advice to people that you kind of you have respect and relationship for both. Yeah. It's crazy to be able to be neutral in that setting,
especially if you're close to someone.
But even both though, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's only hard if one wrong did the other. Like,
if one wrong the other.
Like, if you did something so messed up that changed my perception of you, that now I view as like a bad person. Let's just say you cheated or you did something, you know. If it's just that you guys fell out, because I mean we don't have the context of the breakup and stuff. But if it's just that you guys fell out and you know just seeing things differently, I think you can stay neutral. I think it's pretty yeah.
But I mean we're talking about mess.
Yeah.
Right. So it probably is something like that, yeah. Like being able to be neutral in that situation there is hard as heck, bro. But it's what the two need at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Being neutral is hard because you can't go back and forth and do this and then do that.
And but I assume they know that this person is.
Because the thing is, someone
going back and forth,
Because the thing is, like, someone might tell you something, and then after that, if you go to the other one, and then they end up getting back together, and then they go, they told you that. That's crazy.
And she's not closer to one than the other. This is not a guy's dilemma. This is a girl.
Look at your head.
This is a girl's dilemma. She's not closer to one than the other.
Specify that. No, not at all.
You know,
strong friendships with each of them separate.
Because if they get back together, it's a wrap for you. Like your friendship with them is.
Well, I mean, that's what they're saying. They say stay out of it or help.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I think that's what they'll be risking.
I think you don't intervene. Let them come to you. Yeah, like don't put yourself or give advice. Yeah, unless they come to you. Let them come to you, I reckon. Because once you start like intervening and being like, oh, well, you should do this, or well, you should do that, or this person said this, that, that's when it becomes really bad for you. So I reckon let them come to you and just let them know, hey, I still have a friendship with this person. We still catch up. They might talk to me about your situation just so that everyone knows like what's going on within, you know, all of that. But good luck to you, my friend. Please do let us know how it goes. I hope all is well. My DMs are open. I love this type of stuff. I don't want to be a part of it,
bro,
but I love.
My DMs are open.
I love helping.
Oh wait, yo.
No, wait,
I know.
I like hearing about this stuff. If it ends well.
This guy's like, where's this going?
This is probably the last one today. So my girlfriend of just over 2 years broke up with me and says she wants to wait till marriage. That part, I'm very confused. Is she being legit or does she just want an excuse to leave the relationship? By the way, we're under 24 years old.
I think
so. I assume they've broken up because of that fact. Yeah, is what it sounds like. Because in my head, I read it chronologically. I'm like, oh, she broke up, and now she says she wants to wait till marriage. I'm like, what's that to you, bruv? But it's like, okay,
yeah, that's how I read it.
Yeah, but it's like potentially broke up because of this fact.
The fact that I think she's being legit.
Does no idea of the character.
You think she's what?
I think she's being legit.
My thing is, I mean, my answer for that is like, I mean, take it as what they've said. Like, I mean, what's it to you at that point now?
Oh no, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Because that would hurt. Like, imagine like,
then you find out.
You find out she's in the streets.
but like
what is it to you?
Still,
but obviously,
still then,
that's still your
what
ex,
is it
you know
to
what I mean?
you?
Like, you still wanted it to work out.
You know what I mean? I know, yeah. But like, if that is what,
because then it hurts. Because then it's like, oh, we can never get back together. Almost
because of the hurt.
Because the hurt of what you said and what you did.
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
I don't like the trust is
like,
gone,
you know,
but then also the fact that now.
But the lust, maybe it just wants a taste.
Well, then I can't be with somebody. Then.
That's it. Because I'm like.
Wait, so we're assuming the dilemma is because she wants to wait till marriage, she broke up with him.
That's what makes sense.
That's
what makes sense as a dilemma, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna assume is they couldn't self-control.
Yep. And so she said, all right.
So she said, this relationship's clearly not good for us.
Cut it off.
Because I want to wait till marriage. So
and that's probably why they mentioned the age thing, because they're still young.
Yeah.
Not ready to get married yet. Okay. Making assumptions. If we're wrong, please do correct us. But I get it.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you just have to take it, because in two ways, it's you have to firm that, because if that's what they want, you have to respect that.
Of course.
And if they tell you that and they switch it up,
what can you do?
You kind of you dodge the bullet.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you have to hold that and take that essentially, bro.
Enjoy your breakup.
Yeah, man, it's tough, bro. Breakup is this breakup season now, or when is breakup season meant to be?
No, I think that was last year.
No. Like when is it? Like when do we typically say during the year that we say people get booed up at this point? Winter's booed up.
Winter's
okay,
cuffing
summer
season.
winter's
winter's
cuffing
booed up.
Okay.
So it's even harder for this person right now. So sorry, going into it, man.
Yeah, if they said it's legit, then
This is gonna be a cold winter.
Yeah, man. But hey, continue saying them dilemmas through that community one. I'm really very, very interested in. I mean, like I was saying, that's kind of something that's been in my mind of like. I think today I was just like, even those moments when you're just like, do I even have to stay this particular course of what you've been doing? Do you know what I mean? Man's doing lawnmower, but stay the course of what you've just like, or what you've known to do or exist. And I'm like, maybe you just gotta switch it up and
do something different.
When something's been on your mind for a while, do you take that as like a sign?
100%.
Because I feel like you've mentioned this a bunch of times.
Oh, word.
Like, yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Like, should I be switching up? Should I be like? Why do I feel like I have to stick to what people assume that I am that guy?
Damn, that's crazy. Freak.
Like, you mentioned this a couple times over the last 2 months.
I'm gonna quit my job.
Yeet.
Me personally, anytime that I have recurrent, like I don't think about things too tough most times.
Naturally veer that way.
But I'm like, if I'm thinking about things, I'm like, okay, I need to interrogate these thoughts or interrogate
like
that conversation or whatnot. So I definitely, if that's what's on, I'm like, hey, I'll have to pursue that, look into it, man. Ma was worried. She said, hey, bro.
Does that scare you?
Is there bread on that table?
The guy said mortgage. Ma was like, mortgage.
Look, I'm trying to support this man in his dreams.
What the freak does that mean? What's that stupid ass movie? Is it Acrimony or something? Acrimony?
Yeah, with Taraji.
Bro, the one where the guy, he blows.
My days. Look, every time says, something like that, or like, I'm going to just quit my job and stuff.
Whoa, don't be saying them things, bro.
College
be listening,
I'm
bro.
just... we don't know which job. You've got multiple jobs.
Bro.
I don't want to say anything that's gonna put any doubt in his mind in terms of like, she's scared, she feels unsafe about this. So I want him to explore his thoughts, and I want him to, because ultimately I want him to be in a place where he's like, okay, I'm
a special needs child.
No, whoa,
this is crazy.
Where he loves what he does.
Why do you treat him like an NDIS patient?
I'm a client right now, bro. I want him to figure it out and explore. And
do you two wait till Monday nights to come on the podcast and say the opinions that you can't share, like one-on-one?
What do you mean? It opens it up. We get into it nicely here.
I like it.
But yeah, man. I think that's what I'm saying. I hear that person. Like that's a very interesting dilemma to be in. So yeah, man.
I like it.
Shout out to them.
Watch this space, bro.
Do you guys have any dilemmas of your own selves, your own lives?
I'm kicking it, bro. Stress free right now. Can't lie, man. I praise God, bro.
Praise Jesus.
God. My only stress right now is trying to figure out how much leave I got, bro. Like that's the problem these days,
My guy's
man.
about to jet again.
Bro, you alright? you good, bro?
I'm good.
Okay, bro,
Chill.
beautiful.
You're about to, good.
Bro.
Good.
Amen, man. I think it's
Praise God.
Yeah. All right. Is that us?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thought about it. I was like, hey, it's not good.
I was trying to think, do we have more topics?
Hey, we haven't heard a wake up call in a while. You might have to bring it back.
All right,
next
wake
week.
up call.
Oh, okay, yep. You got one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he actually reminded me.
I know he's going.
Yeah.
Wake up call. Men, we need to wear our underwear less. We need to free ball more.
Oh, yeah.
Free balling is so underrated.
I'm in this.
It's good.
I'm an
It's good.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, where is appropriate to do this though?
Oh, yeah, because I get in trouble for
Like
this.
where?
I also get in trouble for this.
Yeah, like where are you trying to do this? Please.
As much as possible.
As much as possible. That's
Okay,
literally the solution.
At home is do whatever you want
At home, of course.
So we're in public.
I can't lie.
It can run.
It really
Can
can.
run.
Bro.
I'll give you an example. If you're in the streets of Tokyo, that was you.
Oh, that was.
Oh gosh.
I
It can run, bro.
The problem with it is it's only comfortable in certain materials of pants.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If I was doing it in jeans,
jeans is crazy.
that's criminal.
Jeans is crazy. You're getting rashes.
Well, that's why it's a bit. Nah, but
You vote.
right now,
It's like that jersey material. You know what I mean? Like tech fleece, all that kind of
even
stuff.
a young cotton.
What's cotton?
I don't know.
What is going on?
But like wool as well, you know what I mean? Like them things, them soft ones.
That's what I'm saying. Anything soft.
yeah. Anything I don't know what you think about cargos. What do you guys think? I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like my balls will change shape.
Your jumper's material, that sort of vibe.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't-
Come give me a jumper right now.
Yeah. I'm with this, bro.
Yeah, because I realized it's nice. And girls get more options in everything in life,
in winter.
right? So girls get like, do you want this kind of underwear, or this kind of underwear, or this kind of underwear, or this one that's just strings, or you know what I mean? Like you get options, and on a given day you get to behave how you want to behave. And guys, you get boxers, triangles, the Dorito joints, or nothing. And we don't take nothing as an option.
As an option more enough, man. Yeah, just with it.
I like it.
I forgot where I got in trouble for it. I can't remember. But Marwa like tells me like you can't do this in public.
It's because there's certain material that you just can't. Like, surely
But I'm always like, bro, no one's looking there, God. Like, just relax.
And if they are, they can't.
But still, it's like the whole notion of like the grey sweatpants.
Talk to me. What's the gray sweatpants?
You know what the grey sweatpants are, and you know why women, they love it, and they love it for a certain reason because it shows everything that's there. And so there's certain materials that's like you just shouldn't wear as a man if you're in a relationship, if you are married, if you are with somebody.
This
Why are you walking in public?
That's in a relationship, marriage,
boys.
you can't wear grey pants.
Episode 250. We're all coming. No underwear. Gray
Great
sweatpants.
sweats.
Gray tech fleece. all of us sitting
my
like this.
Gosh, no, it's
Bulging,
not okay,
bro.
guys. It's let's have some decorum, please.
Hey, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Yep.
all I know is on a given day,
You got to take
if I can
advantage.
choose comfort and it looks respectful, I'm gonna choose comfort, bro.
Yeah.
But your if we were playing sack tap or whatnot, like they would be thoroughly surprised. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But my sack is tapping you.
like, you know, yeah, we can't. That's why these type of games can't run anymore because you do a mistake.
Oh my
You
god.
just do this and we'll make eye contact and then just be quiet for like 3 seconds. Like, you're like, just be like, damn. It could be damn in a good or bad way. It could be a cold day, bro.
Hey, bro, it's not that cold.
Hot summer's day, bro.
Good
I
night.
think, man,
bro.
man, hey, choose the option a little bit more if you can, you know? It's
That's wild.
not mad, bro. Wake up, bro.
All right, thank you for joining us for another episode. I want to get out of here.
Man.
I hope you guys have had a great last week. Hope you have a great week ahead.
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh,
That's nice.
love's
Happy
in
Mother's
the
Day to
air.
all of y'all mothers.
Already freaking past, bro.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, anyways.
So a couple
All
days.
right. Peace out. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. And moi.
That's hilarious.